we're back with some fun stuff. So, I've got myself a sealed pool right here. The way sealed works, for those of you that don't know, is you get 6 packs and you make a deck and you win, ideally. So, anyway, if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I've had some terrible luck with this whole magic thing today, so it's going to be real interesting to see what we get. Um, let's separate things into good pals and bad pals. Um, that's cool. I'll take Lockstone Smiter. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and build. So this is solid. Enchant creature has protection from multicolored creatures. Protection from multicolored. That seems like it could be strong. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to target creature this turn. No thank you. Swift Justice. Until end of turn, target creature gets +1/+0 and gains first strike and lifelink. It's not bad. It's a nice little combat trick. That one's just populate. This guy gives lifelink if he attacks with 2 other creatures. He gets lifelink. Creatures you control are indestructible this turn. That's not bad. He's not bad. Control 2 or more gates. That's never going to happen. Has proc creatures. That's not bad. Exile target creature or enchantment. That's not bad. 2/2 knights with vigilance on the battlefield. It's a little expensive for that, I think. Sphere of safety. Creatures can't attack you or planeswalkers you control unless their controller pays X, where X is the number of enchantments you control. No thanks. Flying First Strike Bird and Big Scary Creature. Okay. So that's our white that's playable. Our blue, that's not. Enchant creature with power 3 or less enters the battlefield. Tap enchant creature. No thank you. You're playable. And you are not. 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 You are. And you are. You are not. Tap an untapped creature you control. Deals 1 damage to each opponent. It's not bad. Whenever Bomber, Corpse, and at least 2 other creatures attack, you will damage to target creature or player. No thank you. +3 and can't be blocked except by 2 more creatures. That's not bad. You're not terrible. Monocolored creatures can't block this turn. No thank you. Deals combat damage equal to the number of creatures you control. No thanks. This gains vigilance until end of turn. No thanks. You're not bad. You're not bad. Okay. You're not terrible. You're not terrible. Enters the battlefield. You may search your library for basic land or a gate revealed and put it into your hand, then shuffle, but you're pretty terrible. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to you this turn. Populate. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. Those are sorceries. Those are real bad. Enters the battlefield. If you control 2 more gates, you gain 7 life. No thanks. Hexproof 3/4s aren't bad, and 2/4/4 rhinos aren't bad. Lockstone Smiter is not bad. That's not good. Neither is Drowned in Filth. I mean, he's not great. That's not good. Sire's good, but maybe not in this format. It just kind of depends on what colors we decide on. He's not good. He's not good. He's not good. You're solid. Each attacker you control gets +1/+0. Can't be blocked by 2 or more creatures. That's cool, but no. Loses 2 times X life. You gain life equal to life lost this way. That's not terrible. That's not bad. It's the second council I've opened today. But, as I was saying earlier, as much as I was upset with Wizards, they actually did do pretty good about fixing it. They gave me back my entry thing and let me keep the packs, so I was kind of happy with that. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, gets +2/+2, or +3/+3. That could be really big if you play the right cards. But so that's not bad. That's not bad. Target creature gets +3. That's not terrible. True Fire Paladin. Okay, it's +2/+0 against first strike. That's not terrible. You're not good. Indestructible. He's great. War Leader Helix is good. Assemble Legion, beginning your upkeep. Put a muster counter on Assemble. That's sick. So it looks like we're playing red and white at least. I think our white's real solid over here. And we just need to decide if we want to do a third color or not. Whenever a creature control attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. That's not terrible at all. So if we do red-white, we got Boros Charms here. If we do Nea, would we want to do Nea? That would give us access to these guys. The Bond, the Smiter. Smiter's huge. And I've got the lands to easily support Nea. And then that gives me access to Armed and Dangerous. I think that's probably what we'll want to do. Rakdos, Celestia, Cluzone, Celestia, Keyrune. It's a 3/3 White Wolf. Yeah, that's not bad. So that gives us 4 of those to play. We have all of these gates that we can play. And we have Armed and Dangerous. So let's take out what we don't want to play. We don't really have a whole lot of removal, which kind of sucks. But we didn't really open much removal at all, in all honesty. Far away is all we have that's removal-wise. So we just gotta be bigger and better than them. That's how we're gonna win this game. So that's everything that we got. So now we need to organize this down a little ways. I didn't get anything else, green or red. I got the Gruul War Chant, which, I mean, could be a finisher, but we already have a lot of good things. I don't know, let's sort by converted mana cost. So we got 5 1-drops, which is a lot. We shouldn't play 5 1-drops. We've got 5 2-drops, which is a lot. But the curve here isn't terrible. And as far as multicolored creatures go, we've got the Guild Mage. We've got the True Fire Paladin. We've got a lot of creatures that are multicolored, so I definitely think the Sentinels are a good idea, but I think the Maze Rusher is better because he's a 6/3 haste. It gives everything else that I play haste. And I need to add all of this stuff too, because these aren't in here yet. I don't know if I want to play that many Clue Stones, though. I think I won't play the Celestia one. I think I'll play those 3. And that's really a 5-drop. No, that's really a 6-drop. Rootborn Defense, Indestructible, I like a lot, because that's a nifty little combat trick. Especially if we're populating, we've got a lot of tokens. I mean, not great tokens, but we've got tokens. I like the Swift Justice, protection from multicolored. Seems really good in this set, so does Ethereal Armor. Mending Touch, regenerate a creature. I mean, that could be... I think we've got enough little combat tricks that we don't need that one. Let's exile a creature or an enchantment. Assemble's way too solid for me to consider cutting. I don't like the Piker. He's big. He's big. He gets really big. That's important. That's important. The Bronzebeak Moa, I mean, if we play 2 creatures in 1 turn, it gets +6/+6. That's so good. Holy Mantle, +2/+2, proc creatures. I don't know if we need that. I'm not going to take it out yet. You're a very expensive bird. Um, yeah, I don't think I'm going to play that. 28. We want about 16 lands. 16 is relatively solid. So we want to cut 2 more cards. I mean, you're just hexproof, so I don't need you. This puts out 2 3/3s for 6 mana. I mean, that'd be sick if I go turn 3 or turn 3 mana Excel, turn 4 that, turn 5 that. That's huge. That's very, very scary. You know, that makes this guy swing huge, but I don't think we need that. That gets us to 14. I need to cut 2 more cards. That's not an instant, unfortunately, but it can be very useful. Even if we just use the all creatures able to block. Like a 1/1 and give a creature double strike like this guy would hurt so bad. I don't have very many flyers, so I actually think I do need to play. Do I have anything that's little one has flying? I don't think so. I think the Steep Rock is the only thing that I have that has flying. Let's see. How many creatures are going to have +1/+1 counters on them? This guy, and only when they attack. So maybe we'll get rid of Mutant's Prey. Because I don't have any other way of putting +1/+1 counters on creatures, right? I got ways of making creatures big, but not putting counters on them. Other than this. Okay. One more thing. I don't think I'm ever going to cast that. And I feel like if I cast that, that might be, like, overkill. But I don't know. Let's see. We still got 10 minutes, so we can kind of think this through a little bit better. Um, let's see. The green is so iffy. Like, I've got 5 green cards in here. But I like the green cards that I have in here. Not to mention that gives access to all the gates. Let's see what land it suggests that we add. 5, 3, 4. I think 4 green is a little too much. Okay, so that's 5 plains, 4 mountains, 3 forests, because each one of these produce a forest. So I basically have 6 forests, and all of these produce forest except for the Boros Cluestone. And I mean, I need forest early, but I don't need that many early. I really only need one the entire game. The white is what I need early, the white and the red, more so. And each one of these, you know, if we're playing 5, 6, 7 white, we're playing 6 green, and we're playing 7 red, and then not to mention these. So that's not bad. Um, the question that I have is if I made it 2 colors, could I still play it? Because, I mean, the only reason we have is Common Bond, this guy, the Smiter. I mean, Smiter's huge, though. And this bird, I mean, I feel like that bird's going to get out of control real fast. I don't know. I like it. I think this is what we're going to play um, before I talk myself out of another color. Um, let's see what we have that we could possibly play. We have that, but that's like super late game. Um, if we're not doing that, we can't not play that. Steep Rock. Um, let's see. It's a gate. +3/+0 and can't be blocked. At least one of the creature attacks. Yeah, that's not good enough. Um, no, I like this. I like the 3 colors. I think it's real solid. I think we could cut it to 2. Um, but I don't want to cut it to 2. It cuts out too much utility because the putting out centaurs and populating just puts out way too much of our utility. Um, the Smiter's just too big. I mean, he is a 4/4 on turn 3. You know, I like it. Let's submit it. And then I guess we're just going to wait till everyone else is done. And we'll be back.